How's it going, everybody? This is John Hester. I'm here at Hester's Motorsports in Raton, New Mexico, and I just want to thank you for stopping in. Today we're going to start talking about some Jeep shocks, but beforehand I'd sure hope that you can give us a like if you like the video, like the information, subscribe to our channel. We're trying to do a lot more stuff, so we're going to be growing the channel, showing a lot more stuff, going through all that, so we'd love to be able to have you as a subscriber. Hit that notification bell, keep up to date whenever I put new videos up, and we'll get going on this. So today, this is a set of shocks for the JK Jeep, four-door JK, and we have different setups on these. So in the JK Jeep, we have 30 shocks, 30 shock setups for the JK, and they range in different sizes. I'm going to cover that, but we can go from stock height, so no lift, and if you have a lift up to 5.5 inches, we have shocks everywhere in between there. So we're not going to put a 5.5 lift shock on a zero lift Jeep, unless you're going. That's your goal. I'm going to put a 5-inch lift or 5.5-inch lift or whatever, and then we're going to go like that. We have the shocks for the Gladiator JTs. So the JTs, we have 21 shocks of configuration, and the the JL, the newer four-door Jeeps, the JL Wranglers, there's 36 shocks of those, because we've got 3 sizes. So first I'm going to show you, this is on the JK, and so these are the front shocks here, and we got the rear shocks here, and this is a 2.0, so a 2.0, so we have a 2-inch diameter shock body. We make this in a 2.0 and a 2.5, and in a 2.0 we have no reservoir, just the shock with an IFP, internal float piston is what that is. So we have an IFP, no reservoir, so it'll look just like that, and huge difference over stock. I mean, you have aircraft grade aluminum, rebuildable. God, the valving in them is so much better. I mean, it's night and day. This thing's going to be amazing. And then this one here is reservoir DC. So we have 2.0, no reservoir, 2.0 reservoir, 2.0 reservoir DC. DC stands for dual compression clicker. This right here has high speed, 26 clicks of high speed compression, 26 clicks of low speed compression. So I can independently control both high speed and low speed. So high speed is your hard hits when you're going out, and if you're going to be driving aggressively, you can stiffen up your high speed but maintain a very, very low speed plushness. Low speed is going to be great for trails, rock crawling, slower stuff, and also road manners is going to be very focused towards your low speed. Because when you're driving on roads, I mean, it's not like you're hitting big old huge bumps and everything unless you're driving up over curbs and through ditches and stuff, but that's a whole other story. Low speed will also affect body roll too. So say you like to drive around without sway bars, your sway bars disconnected through a town or something like that, and you don't want the thing swaying all over. Your low speed, you can actually stiffen it up, and it will help that lateral stability in that there. But you have some more travel in the shock, so your shock travel capability is increased, your wheel travel capabilities. And when you got a DC, it comes with the tag, and it shows you where your baseline setting is at. So right now, this one here, the high speed is 8 clicks out and 7 clicks out. So you have a tremendous amount softer and quite a bit more stiffer too. So that's on your front shocks there. Now they also make this in a 2.5, so a bigger 2.5-inch body, and that's for both the JK and JT, on the Gladiators. So these basically, this whole setup covers that. Now in the JT Gladiator, it will go from a 0 stock height to a 4-inch lift on the JT, and on the JL Wranglers, the newer Wranglers, that will go up to a 4-inch as well. So a 0-inch up to a 4-inch. Now, one more thing on the newer JL Wrangler is they have a 2-inch, 2.5-inch, and a massive 3-inch on that sucker. So if you want literal trophy truck shocks on your newer JL, this is where it's at. You can go with some 3.0s, and to give you an idea, 3.0s is what you see like on Can-Am Maverick X3s, Razors on the rear shocks, and those suckers are flat sending it through the sand dunes. Just massive huck dumps. That's what those big massive 3.0s are going to be for. So you're going to have a whole lot more capabilities, a lot more durability, and a rebuildable shock setup on these. We're going to be installing these. I'm going to do a video. We're going to install these on my personal JK. I have a 2014 JK that these are going on. No lift. This is a 0-inch shock, so we're not going to put any lift on it. I have a side-by-side for off-road. I don't really drive it. I mainly got this Jeep to be able to do all this stuff. So we're just, putting some nice wheels and tires and bumpers and some awesome shocks on it and making it a good everyday driving machine. But I'm going to take it off-road some just to kind of show these off and everything too. But we want to do it with a 0-lift Jeep, so that way you can see the capabilities of what a stock Jeep can do with just adding a nice set of shocks. So as far as that goes, like I said, you're going to have, you have a much higher grade suspension. The valving is just night and day. Its road manners are going to be vastly improved. Off-road capabilities is, through the roof compared to stock. If you do a lot of on-road and a lot of off-road, get yourself some quick disconnects on your sway bar, add a set of these, and holy shit, my friends, you're gonna be just in love with how plush that sucker is and how it can just articulate and just eat the terrain like nothing. It's gonna be really awesome. I think you're gonna love that. You can get a set for any one of these. We also do a lot of trucks as well. You can check out our channel. I have some videos on unboxing of our Toyota Tundra. Those are 2.5 reservoir DC shocks that we put on our Tundra, and I do need to get a video of driving that and showing those shocks off too. So I'm trying to, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that I need to do that we're going to be doing, and we hope within the next few years to be able to do a lot more stuff and go different places and meet more people and show this stuff in firsthand and be able to just make everybody's rides and lives a whole lot better with this type of a suspension system. So once again, I want to thank you all very much. Greatly appreciate that you stop on by, check out these shocks, and if you have any questions, you just give Hester's Motorsports a call here, 575-445-3558. They're going to be working on getting a new e-commerce set up. If you're watching this, I don't know if it's going to be set up, so I can't really give you a website, but get with them and they can definitely do that. If that happens in the future here, I'll update this in the descriptions down below on all that information. So we can definitely help you, get you some great prices on all of these shocks, on all these different setups. We'll go through, we'll find out exactly what model you have, what kind of lift that you have, or if you're going to be buying a lift also, you want to make sure that you get the correct shocks to fit that. So you don't want to, well, I'll just get some stock shocks right now and then I'm going to throw on a 4-inch lift, and then you're going to have to buy new shocks because they're not going to fit. So, but you don't want to put on a 5.5-inch lift JK shocks on a stock because these suckers are going to be smashed in. So you want to kind of work that in conjunction and not really baby step something like that. So you plan ahead and save yourself some money in the long run by doing that. So thank you all very much. God bless. Check you out next time.